One of the guys that stepped in and has played well, Dylan Windler. I know you wrote it, Dylan Windler rather. I know you wrote an article about him. Take us through Windler and what you've seen from him recently.
Well, it's interesting, Dave, because he has played more minutes so far this year with the G League Cleveland Charge than he has in the NBA. And part of that was the Cavs wanted to send Dylan to the G League so that he could get an opportunity for reps and playing time, and he could continue his development that way in what were more meaningful games than him sitting on the bench and cheering on his teammates because he was out of the rotation. The other part of that was Dylan wanted that for himself. He wanted those opportunities to continue to work on his game and grow his game. So I give him a lot of credit for wanting to go down to the G League and recognizing how that could benefit him if he did that. And on top of that, you know, there is now an opening for somebody like Dylan Windler because Dean Wade is out for the remainder of the season. Jetty Osman, from what I've been told, continues to be in the doghouse because he's not doing the things that JB Bickerstaff wants from him or has asked him to do. And the Cavs are going to have to play a little bit smaller than they did at the beginning of the season because Jarrett Allen continues to be out. Now Evan Mobley. So they've made more of a commitment, and Dean Wade being out as well, they've made more of this commitment to play a little bit smaller, space the floor a little bit, play a little bit faster, and that creates an opportunity for Dylan to get into the rotation.
And when he's been on the floor recently, he's played pretty darn well.
Yeah, I mean, he's not making shots, which is the perplexing thing here about Dylan Windler, Dave, is because he does a lot of things well, except for the thing that he was supposed to do best. I mean, he was supposed to come to the NBA and be that floor spacing 3-point marksman, but he hasn't been able to make shots since coming to the NBA. In saying that, he's finding a way to make a positive impact in other ways. He's cutting, he's rebounding, he's getting deflections and steals. And the thing that JB Bickerstaff likes about Dylan is that even though his offense is sporadic and he's not making shots, Dylan's going to play with the same energy level. Dylan's going to play with the same intensity on the defensive end of the floor, whether he's making shots or not. And sometimes with Jetty Osman, when he's not making shots, he loses confidence. When he's not scoring, he loses confidence. And he doesn't have the same ability to do other things to impact the team in a positive way when the offense isn't there.
Yeah, Windler's defense has been kind of surprising, I would dare say. I mean, he's been good.